All right. Let's continue as we shop Aran Craft. Now, we have shown you quite a few different silhouettes from Aran Craft today, haven't we? Shopping together for the last 2.5 hours. We have shown you sweaters, we have shown you cardigans, we have shown you so many styles, but now let's talk about what I would call a coatigan. This is a zip front long sweater cardigan that acts as a coat. That's right, this is super cool. I love this transitional style, and I also love that you're also getting a hood here. Your item number, a 587284, sizes extra, extra small through extra large. We started at $194. You are bringing this home, saving $45. It's $149.98. Now, this was very popular, this quote-unquote coatigan. More just arrived, and we've got a brand new color to show you. So we're going to start right here. This is your moss green. We also have this for you in peanut. That's a fun color, isn't it? Next up, let's take a look at navy. And then why don't we head on over to QVC.com for our additional choices. So our first choice is cloud gray. And do we have any more left in the wine, or are we all done? Oh, okay, I want to make sure we show our friends all of their color choices. So we do have a few remaining in the wine if you're wondering about that gorgeous color. All right, so, and that wine actually is a brand new color, so just want to point that out to you. All right, let's invite John Cullen back on set. Love that he is part of the Aran Craft family that started in 1957. Nice to see you again.
It's almost part of me now.
It is, it is. I popped this on, I was saying, I'm sure you heard me say, I love that we were able to show our friends so many different silhouettes from Aran Craft today, and now we're talking about a cardigan that can really be worn as a coat or a coatigan,
you can
right?
wear it as a coat. You can upsize, downsize, whatever you like.
All right, so I popped on the peanut. I want to let you know that this is a large. Yeah. So this is a little larger than what I would typically wear, but I just wanted to show you how cool this is on my body. I love this.
And it's still got the shaping. Even you'll notice it here.
Yeah, so even in the larger size, John was saying that you're very intentional to give us a roomy, comfortable fit, but you also give us a little shaping to accentuate what we love about our figures.
Exactly. Exactly.
I love the hood. It's super cool. And listen, when we talk about this coatigan, that zip front, let's just talk about that Celtic knot that's also right on that zipper pull, because I know that that's very important in the Irish heritage.
It's a pretty common Celtic symbol here.
And when we look at that, what does that mean?
It's a trinity knot. So you can see the three part integrated into one, three into one God principle. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Could we also say that it could represent the past, the
past,
present,
the future, and the future? Also that.
Yes.
Also that.
Yeah. And also never-ending love.
Never-ending love is the integrated love as well.
Listen, I have been enjoying my time with all of our guests. I've been learning right along with you. This has been so much fun as we celebrate St. Patty's Day. Okay, so let's talk about the cable here, because you've been explaining that that's important when we talk about your sweaters.
Yes, every sweater we've done thousands of designs. They all have their own unique patterning. So what you've got on this particular one is you've got this little ribbed effect, and you can actually see the shaping on this, you know, as it graduates up to the sleeve here. A pocket, of course, which will remain in place, but it's subtle as well. It's not sticking out there, as it were.
Yeah, everything is just so intentional in the way that you knit these sweaters. And when we talk about how special these are handmade in Ireland. So if you are someone who has always wanted to go to Ireland, if you have recently, I don't know, a lot of my friends are taking those DNA tests, John. I don't know if that's popular in Ireland, but
very popular.
Here in America, a lot of people have the opportunity to go back and discover their roots.
A lot more cousins than we thought about.
Exactly. So maybe you've discovered that you have Irish heritage. What a wonderful way to embrace Ireland and think about it as you wear this every single day.
Yeah. So.
So when we were talking
yeah,
about
we're talking about so you've got a regular like 2/2 cable here running up just beside the pocket without interfering with the pocket, and this is a braided cable. You can see a complex braided cable. You can see the complex pattern here, like a lattice work.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
it is so
you
pretty.
can see following up, and all vertical, of course.
Yeah, and as we turn it around, what's really incredible about Aran Craft is that you get so much beauty, not only on the front, but the back as well. Front 360 degrees of so much texture and just heritage in each stitch.
Yeah. And straight, flexible seams.
Yeah, this is
well,
so
all hand finished.
And look at the hood, John. Even the way that you've brought together the hood. Look at how incredibly interesting that is.
Yeah, it's a live hood without being floppy, if you know what I mean. Yeah. The other interesting thing about wool is wool can absorb its own weight in moisture without feeling wet.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. There you go.
Wow, this is another thing that we talk about when we talk about your merino wool is that this is a natural, sustainable fiber, right?
Yeah.
And you were also saying that it takes about, it takes one sheep to create 3 sweaters?
Perfect.
Is that what you told me?
Yes.
And you
Top
were
of the class.
Yes, yes. So think about that. I just think that Aran Craft, your story, your family, it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that for a moment? I was sharing with our friends that you've started in 1957, and it was started.
Well, I didn't.
Your family, and it was started by your great grandmother.
Well, my great grandmother was a famous hand knitter, and even before that, probably could be traced back. But my mother, I often say, my mother and grandmother took up knitting when all the Victorian ladies were doing pianoforte and needlework. They were doing knitting. So that tradition started then. But my mother, if you like, made it a little bit more commercial and a bit more organised in a factory situation in 1957.
Wow.
In West Kildare.
You must be so proud to continue your family's business, but also the tradition. You must be so proud.
I am, yeah. And there's another generation, which Barry, my nephew's here, and my other nephew who's back, hopefully running the show at the moment. Oh, maybe not today. It's a holiday.
It's a holiday. That's true. How do you feel to be back at QVC?
I love it.
We're so happy that you're all here.
Yeah. It's great because I mean there was kind of a blank in all our lives for the last few years, you know, and now we're back, and hopefully this ain't going to ever happen again.
That's true. Let's go over our color choices one more time. And then, John, if you don't mind, I want to ask you another trivia question because you've been doing well today. All right, so here's our peanut. We also have it for you in that gorgeous moss green.
That's moss green, yeah.
I'm wearing the navy. How about we head on over to QVC.com because I'd like to show you additional colors, and we do have a new color. So here's your soft gray. And this is the new color. This is called wine. Your item number, A587284. All right, John, here's your next question.
An easy one.
An easy one, all right. Our next question that we'd like to ask you at home as well as John, how about this? How many Americans claim to have some Irish ancestry?
I think I know the answer.
How many Americans claim
Quite
to
a
have
few.
a little Irish ancestry? Okay, so we will come back and we will reveal the answer to that question at the end of our next presentation. John, you're going to stay right here because we're going to dive right in, all right?